Hello students, hello everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss a program to check the given number is a unique number or not. Okay, so what is unique number and how to write the program for this I am going to discuss in this video. So watch carefully, and if any confusion you can ask through comment section. Okay, so let's start. Here we go. First of all, let me tell you what is unique number. होता क्या है unique number? Question is here, you can see on the screen, number is unique number or not. A number is said to be unique if digits in it are not repeated. Means if a number having no repeated digit, then that number will be called unique number. Okay, see, for example, I've written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12,345. This number is unique number because there is no repeated digit in this. Okay, for example, another example I'm telling you. Consider here we have 2, 5, 3, 2, 7. So here you can see that the digit 2 is repeating 2 times. It is coming in the number. So this number is not a unique number. Okay, this number is not a unique number. So if the number having no repeated digit, then that will be called what? Unique number. Okay, so how to solve this question, I'm going to tell you. Actually, the logic is which logic I'm going to implement in this program is what? Okay, first of all, we will check the frequency of 0. You know how many digits are there? There are 10 digits, 0 to 9. Only 10 digits are there. By using these digits, all the numbers are made, better. Okay, so here we have only 10 digits that are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what we'll do, first of all, we'll check the frequency of 0, the digit 0, how many times the 0 is coming in the number. Then we'll check the frequency of 1, then we'll check the frequency of 2, then we'll check the frequency of 3, then we'll check the frequency of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. One by one, we'll check the frequency of 0. First, we'll check the frequency of 0. Then we will check the frequency of 1. Then we'll check the frequency of 2 and so on. Frequency of 9. Okay. So, so if any frequency of any digit is more than 1, frequency of any digit means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll check the frequency of each and every one by one. And the frequency of any digit is more than 1. It means that number is not a unique number. Means if any digit is repeating, it means the frequency will be more than 1. And the frequency of any digit from 0 to 9 is more than 1. Then it will be called, it is not a unique number. I hope the logic is clear. First of all, I want to clear the logic. What logic I'm going to implement in this. Okay, there may be some more logics, but better logic, which as per me, is this. Okay, I am not telling that only this is the logic. There may be one more logics, some logics are there, but here I am telling you this logic. Okay, so the common things, import, class, unique, I have taken main function, scanner class, object, everything is there. Here we have taken input in variable n. The value of n, consider we are taking the same thing, 1 n equal to 12,345. This is a unique number because none of the digit is repeating here. Okay. Now see, as I told, we will count the frequency of 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, one by one. So that's why I've started the value of I from 0. First of all, the value of I will be 0. Now we'll check the frequency of 0 in the number. Then I plus the value of I will be 1, like that. So let's see. I'm going to discuss this code. I will trace complete code, and any doubt you can ask to the comment section. So here I have taken some variables. You can see f equal to 0 that I have taken to store the frequency of any digit. Num I have taken that will be used, and d for digit I have taken. Okay, so variables we have taken. Now start from here. The value of I is 0. Let's see. This condition will be true. Why it is going from 0 to 9? I think the things are clear, because first of all, we will check the frequency of 0. The next time we'll check the frequency of 1. That's why this loop I have started from 0 and going up to 9. Okay. Now coming to this line. I'm making the copy of n. I'm putting the value of n into the num. A variable num is there. Num will be what? Same value, 12,345. Okay. And then f equal to 0 is there. While num not equal to okay. In this loop, see, this loop will count the frequency of I. What is the value of I this time? The value of I is 0. The value of I is what? 0. Now this loop will count the frequency of I. How it is going to count? See, here I am using num variable. The value of num is what? N, which we have stored the number. That is what? 12,345. Now see, 12,345 is the number. Not equal to 0, condition true. Control will go inside the loop. Num modulus 10. Num is what? 12,345 modulus 10 will be what? 5. So the value of D will be 5. We are extracting a digit. One by one, we'll extract a digit from the number and we'll check whether it is equal to I or not. I is what this time? 0. Means this time we are trying to count the frequency of 0. How many times 0 is coming in the number. Okay, so D equal to num modulus 10. Num is what? 12,345. You can see modulus 10 will be what? 5. As you know, when you module a number by 10, we get the unit place digit. 5 milega. So D will be 5. And now what is the value of I this time? The value of I is what here? The value of I is 0. Just remember this. The value of I is 0 and the value of D, what are we getting as a first digit? 5. This condition is false. So the frequency will not increase. Okay, if the value of f will not increase. Now num equal to num by 10. As you know, when we divide a number by 10, the unit place digit is removed. The num is what? 12,345. If we'll divide it by 10, this 5 will be removed. It will be what? 1,234 and will be stored into num itself. So the value of num will be 1,234. Okay. Now from the closing, control will go back. Now the number is what? 1,234. Okay. Condition true. Again condition true. So D equal to num modulus 10. Num is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Modulus 10 will be what? 4. Now we're getting the second digit. And now we're going to check. What is D now? 4. 4 equal to 0. Condition false. So F plus plus will not be there. Now num equal to num by 10. Num will be what? 123. Okay. 123. And from here, from the closing, control will go back here. From here, it will go back here. Now the value of num is what? 123. Condition true. Control will go inside the loop. Num modulus 10. We'll get the next digit. What is that? The value of num is 123. The 123 modulus 10 will be what? 3. Now we're getting the next digit. Now D is what? 3. 3 equal to 0. Condition false. So no increment. Num equal to now num equal to num by 10. Num will be what? 12. Okay. And from here, control will come back. From the closing, control will come back to the beginning. Now num is what? You can see 12. Condition true, control will go inside the loop. 12 modulus 10 will be what? 2. Now we'll get the next digit, that is 2 in the D variable. 2. Now the value of D is 2. 2 equal to 0. Condition false. Can you see we are checking whether the extracted digit is equal to 0 or not. We are counting the frequency of 0 this time. I think the things are clear. So condition false again, no F plus plus, then num equal to num by 10. Num will be what? Num will be 1. 10 से divide करने पे unit place वाला digit हट जाता है, तो num will be what now? 1. Okay. Then from the closing, control will come back. Now the value of num is 1, condition true, control will go inside the loop. Now D equal to num modulus 10, D will be what now? 1. 1 modulus 10 will be what? 1. Okay. Num modulus 1 will be what? 1. D is 1 now. Now condition D, I is what? 0. And D is what? 1. Condition again, condition false. F plus plus, F will not increase. Now num equal to num by 10. 1 by 10 will be what? 0. The value of num will be 0. This condition is false. So control will go outside the loop. So you can see this loop has counted the number of the frequency of 0, the frequency of I in the number, and the frequency of I, what we get? You can see in this number 0 is not there, so the frequency is, you can see it is 0. ये condition true नहीं हुई किसी भी I के लिए, किसी D की value के लिए. This condition was not true for any value of D, so there is no increment, so the F will remain 0 as I have shown. Okay. Now this condition is false, control will go outside the loop. So the value of F is what? 0. Means 0 is not there in the number. So, okay. Now coming outside the loop, we are checking whether the frequency is greater than 1 or not. As I told, if the frequency of any digit is more than 1, it means that number is not a unique number. So if you are getting any such digit which is greater than 1, which frequency is greater than 1, will come outside the loop. After that, there is no need to check further, because if any digit is repeating, it means that number is not a unique number. So we'll stop checking and we'll come outside the loop by the break. So here the condition is false because the F is 0. You can see the value of F is what? 0. So this condition will be false. So break will not happen. And this is the closing of this outer loop. Okay. This loop, for loop. So from there, control will come back to here. And I plus plus. The value of I will increase by 1. It is 1 now. Then condition, this condition is true. Control will go inside the loop. Okay, this it was the closing of for loop. यहाँ से control यहाँ आया. Okay, I hope this you know the working of for loop. I have already explained in my videos. You can see the loops video. I plus plus, I is 1, condition 2, control will go inside the loop. Now what is the next? Now we'll count the frequency of 1. We'll count the frequency of what? 1. This time the value of I is what? 1. Now we are going to count the frequency of 1 in this loop, through this loop. Okay. Now again we are storing the value of n into the num, because you can see the num is what now? 0. So we have to recover it. So we are storing the value of n into the num, because again we have to check in this number. What we have to check this time, we will count the frequency of 1 in this number. Okay, so again we want complete number. So in num we are storing the value of n. So the value of num will become, again it will become 12,345. Okay. Then F equal to 0. Again, the value of F will become 0. Num is what? 1000. Same thing. 12,345. Condition true. D equal to num modulus 10. Same thing. Now D equal to num modulus 10 means D will be what? 5. We are extracting a digit and checking whether that is equal to I or not. Digit निकाल के check कर रहे हैं I के equal है कि नहीं. And what is the value of I this time? The value of I this time is 1. So here again we are counting the frequency of 1 in this. Okay, so you can see the frequency of 1 is here what? 1. First time we'll get the 5 as a digit, D equal to num modulus 10. So we'll get the 5. 5 equal to 1, condition false. So num by 10, num will be what? 1234. So 1234 from the closing, from this loop closing, control will come back to here. Now this is, number is what now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Condition true. Control will go inside the loop. D equal to num modulus 10. Num will be, D will be what? 4. We are getting next digit. Is that equal to 1? No. Again condition false. Then no F plus plus. Num equal to num by 10. Num will be what? 123. Num will be what now? 123. Control will come back. Condition true. Now num modulus 10 will get 3. 123 by 10 modulus 10 will be what? 3. So we are getting 3. Is it equal to 1? D is 3. Is it equal to 1? No. Condition false. So no F plus plus. Then num equal to num by 10. Num will be what now? 12. And num will be what? 12. Condition true. This condition is true. Control will go inside the loop. Now D equal to num modulus 10. D will be what now? 2. I is what? 1. D equal to 2. 2 is equal to 1. No. Condition false. No F plus plus. Num equal to num by 10. Num will be what now? 1. Okay. So condition true. Now D equal to num modulus 10. 1 modulus 10 will be what? 1. Again, D is what? 1. Now see, we are getting the frequency. D equal to 1. This time we got the digit 1. And since we are counting the digit frequency of 1. So 1 equal to 1, condition true. So F plus plus, F will be what? 1. Condition true. So f plus plus, f will increase by 1. Now num equal to num by 10. Num equal to num by 10, num will be what now? Num equal to num by 10, so num will be what? 0. This condition is false, control will go outside the loop. You can see this time this this loop has counted the frequency of 1. And the frequency of 1 is what? 1. You can see we have stored into f. And coming outside the loop, you can see this time f is what? Not greater than 1. F is what? 1. 1 is greater than 1. Again, condition is false. So no break, then I plus plus. Now value of I will be what? 2. Now condition is true. This condition is true. Control will go inside the loop. Again, the value of num will be n. The value of n will be stored into num. So the num will be what now? Again, the same number, 12,345. Okay. And the frequency will start from 0 again. Because we are going to count the frequency of another digit. What is that this time? 2. Now we're going to count the frequency of 2. Okay. So and so on like this. I think the things are clear. Still, if any confusion, there's no need to repeat the same thing again and again. You will feel bored. So better. So now this loop will count the frequency of 2. You can see the frequency of 2 is also 1. Frequency of 3 is also 1. 4 is also 1. 5 is also 1. So you will not get the frequency of any digit more than 1. So this condition will never be true. So break will not take place. Break will not take place. Okay. And like this, if we'll go till 9, this loop will go till 9. When the value of I will be 10, this condition will be false. Coming outside a loop, f is less than or equal to 1. If you're coming outside the loop and the value of f is less than or equal to 1, means if it is more than 1, it means that number is not a unique number. If it is less than or equal to 1, matlab up to 1 hai, matlab that number is not repeated. If it is more than 1, it means that number is not a unique number. So if f is less than or equal to 1, that is a unique number. Otherwise, if it is more than 1, it means not a unique number. Okay. For example, another example I'm telling you. I'm going to take a non-unique number. See, if the things are not clear, you can watch this video again and again. And still, if it is confusing, you can ask through the comment section. I'm trying to explain. Now listen. Another non 2, 3, 5, 2. Okay. Here you can see the frequency of 2 is what? 2 more than. So when the value of I will be 0, no frequency. When the value of I will be 1, 1 is also not here. When the value of I will be 2, think about this. When the value of I will be 2, the rest things I'm skipping. When the value of I will be 2, just think about this. I equal to 2. Now this loop will count the frequency of 2. In this number, this loop will count the frequency of 2 that will be stored into f. So you can see the frequency of 2 is what? 2 here. So f plus plus, the value of f will become 2. It is more than 1. So the value of f will become 2. When control will go outside the loop, this condition will be true. You can see the value of f is what? 2. Frequency of 2 is what? 2. I think this is clear that this loop is calculating, counting the frequency of I. So consider when the value of I is 2, this loop will count the frequency of 2 in this number. And you can see the frequency of this number is what? 2 here. So the value of f will increase 2 times. And when control will come outside the loop, this condition will be true. 2 is greater than 1. This condition will be true. So what will happen? Control will send the break will send the control outside the loop. Coming outside the loop, you can see frequency of what the value of f? When control was coming outside, the value of f was 2. Okay. So this condition will be false. If frequency of any digit is more than 1, it means that number is not a unique number. So this condition will be false. So you'll have the message not a unique number. So I have explained thoroughly this program. I hope the things are clear. If still any doubt, you can ask. And this program is okay tested, executed in the computer. Okay. So you can also execute the program in the computer and please check it whether the program which I have taught, is there any mistake? It is not executing, it is not producing any output. Please type in your computer, exact type. Please type the things correctly and don't do any typing mistake. And if this program is okay tested, I'm telling you, but still from your side, you're supposed to check whether the program which I'm teaching is correct, is running in the computer, not producing proper output or not. Okay. So students, for this video, this much only. Thank you for watching this video till end. Okay, thank you.